Hey, it's Miss Kellie Michele. Welcome back to my channel. All right, so today's topic is going to be your expectations of a midterm rental. What to expect from a midterm rental, right? So, it's going to be a little bit different than short term rentals, but I want to give you four things that you might want to be aware of when it comes to midterm rentals or corporate rentals. All right, so first of all, number one, guests do not book that far in advance. No, they do not. So with short-term rentals, normally you can go look at your calendar or look at other people's calendars and see how far out they have bookings. That's pretty standard. That's how people kind of judge what area is a good area for short-term rentals, or what type of properties are pretty good in a location or something like that, right? Well, with rentals, people often don't book that far in advance. I have seen that people have been booking maybe at least 2 weeks before they arrive, and that's pretty common. So if you have a midterm rental and you don't see any bookings far out in advance, there's nothing wrong with that. It's okay. A lot of times people are even in town and they are looking for properties because they're staying at a hotel, but they've already came in town, started working, and they want to just kind of be here to look for properties and see some properties in person. So don't be alarmed if you don't have any advanced bookings. That's pretty common for people. And it's a number of reasons why this happens. Sometimes they are still trying to finalize contracts, so they don't really know specific dates yet, or they haven't signed anything yet, so they don't want to commit to housing before they do that. Their assignment could have been pushed back, so they might have wanted to start on a certain day, and it got pushed to another day. So you never know what happens. They might not have the money right now to secure a new property, all kinds of things. So all that to say is it's pretty common to have someone try to book your property 2 weeks before they arrive, or less. Okay. Number two, comforts of home. All right, make sure in your property you have different things that make people feel comfortable. Think about what you would want in your home. Now, everybody's not going to be like you, but some general things that people like, you might want to include those things in your property. So, for example, if you don't have ceiling fans, you might want to buy a fan or two for your property so that they can have that. I know some people like to sleep with the fan on, or they just like that circulation and the feeling of it. So, little things like that, or making sure your kitchen is stocked with certain items that might not be normally stocked in a short-term rental. So these people are here for longer periods of time. They will be cooking and using things, so just kind of keeping that in mind. Okay. All right, so number three is tenants don't contact you that much. You really don't hear from tenants that often, unless they just have specific questions at the beginning because they're new to the property. But normally, you don't hear from them unless it's an issue. And most of the issues I've had were minor issues, like the batteries in the electronic lock needs to be changed, or they just need something in general, right? Nothing ever major happens so far. Now, let me knock on wood and make sure I don't jinx myself, right? So they don't bother you too often. So that's another benefit of a midterm rental. Number four, cleaning. Okay. So I leave it in the responsibility of my guests to clean the property once they arrive. So I collect a cleaning fee, and that is to clean the property once they leave. Now, I've been noticing throughout my time that some people leave the house spanking clean. Some people don't, but it's never horrible, it's never bad, but it's definitely, you could tell that they haven't cleaned in the time that they've been there. So for example, I might look at the floors and I can say, oh, okay, I can definitely see that these floors have not been cleaned in 3 months, or just little certain things like that. So to kind of deter that, I have decided to offer my guests cleaning throughout their stay. Now, I am not going to pay for this. I am not going to be responsible for this. I am simply giving them the number to my cleaner, letting them know if they want their property or the house cleaned on a regular basis. They can contact the cleaner, they can pay the cleaner. I give them her rates, and that's it. I'm out of it, right? So I don't want to be responsible for coordinating all of that. And I don't want to be responsible if they say something happened. No, they work directly with the cleaner, pay the cleaner directly, and that's it. Now, one reason I'm doing this is just also to, it's an amenity for one, because these people don't have time to clean a lot of times. They're working so much, or if they're off, they're resting, or they want to go home, for a couple days. So that would help. Also, just to make sure my property is maintained, uh, offering cleanings won't hurt. Okay. Now, I'm not going to say everybody's going to take me up on this, but it is an option. It is an amenity if they want it. Okay. So, I hope those little tips helped you and make you feel comfortable about your midterm rental experience. Again, it is going to be a little bit different than short-term rentals. So, I want to make sure your expectations are clear. All right, now if you are interested in getting into midterm rentals or corporate rentals, I do have an online course. You can find the link below in my description. I also often post free links down there for resources that can help you in the business. So make sure you check the description out and get everything I have to offer down there. And make sure you like and subscribe and follow me on my journey. And I will continue to bring you more and more up to date information. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.